Football politics: how the 2024 Ballon d'Or split the game amid battle between Manchester City's Rodr and Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. Whose side did you fall on? It was the slow-burning drama of 2024, as Real Madrid and Manchester City once again came up against each other, but not, this time, in a Champions League derby. Instead, an individual tête-à-tête between Rodr and Vinicius Jr. for the men's Ballon d'Or crown. We revisit a saga that poured fuel onto the fire of the two clubs' rivalry. It was the Post that confirmed the rumors. Breaking: Vinicius Jr. will not travel to Paris as Real Madrid know he will not win the Ballon d'Or. No one from Real Madrid will attend the ceremony. No Florentino Perez, no Vini Jr., no Carlo Ancelotti, no Jude Bellingham. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano turned awards ceremony sleuth as he shared news of Real Madrid's sensational decision to boycott the 2024 Ballon d'Or ceremony. The biggest individual honor men's football has to offer had reportedly been given to City's Rodr. After a season that saw him win the Premier League and FA Cup with Manchester City, and anchor Spain to the Euro 2024 title, Vinicius, meanwhile, had won a quadruple with Real Madrid, including scoring in the UEFA Champions League final. All this came amid a backdrop of the two sides meeting in the UEFA Champions League for 3 seasons running, with a fourth on the way just months after the ceremony as a new European derby was formed. But was Madrid's boycott sour grapes or justified frustration? Poor form or refreshing honesty? And who was on whose side? Ballon d'Or Live, latest news and updates ahead of ceremony. Fault lines were quickly exposed in this ideological battle, with loyalties being revealed across countries, clubs, and historical rivalries. With the 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony nearly upon us, we look back on how the great and the good of the game reacted to last year's drama. Not the case. It is clear that Ballon d'Or UEFA does not respect Real Madrid. And Real Madrid does not go where it is not respected. How did Vini and Rodr react? Vini posted on X shortly after the ceremony, writing, "I'll do a 10x if I have to." They're not ready. Rodr, in his interview with Ballon d'Or organizers France Football, said, "Knowing how to win but also knowing how to lose is important." Then early in 2025, he was asked about Ronaldo's comments, and shot back, "They were a surprise, really, because he knows better than anyone how this award works and, above all, how the winner is chosen. This year the journalists who vote have considered that I should win it." Probably, these same journalists were the ones who at some point voted for him to win, and I imagine that then he would agree, a feeling that simmers, as if preordained. Man City and Madrid met in the Champions League knockouts in the February after the ceremony. In the first leg, City's fans decided to unfurl an Oasis-themed banner prior to kickoff, reading, "Stop crying your heart out." With a picture of Rodr kissing the Ballon d'Or. Madrid triumphed in the tie overall after a sparkling Kylian Mbappe hat-trick in the Bernabeu return leg. Vinicius responded cryptically online after that game, posting okay, and a crying emoji, while admitting the banner had motivated him to perform. "I do not want to see a defender win the Ballon d'Or." Analysis of the decision was poured over by many, but did it come down to the lesser-known criteria for the award? Per UEFA, the Ballon d'Or is awarded based on 3 main criteria: 1. Individual performances, decisive and impressive character; 2. Team performances and achievements; 3. Class and fair play. TNT Sports' Jolien Lescott exposed the inconsistent thinking by saying, "I feel Rodr was the most consistent performer over the year and played to his maximum more than Vinicius Jr., more than Jude Bellingham." I know, Pep Guardiola. Naturally, there was a strong City contingent backing Rodr, but there was likely more at play in the hinterland. Pep Guardiola might be the City boss, but as a proud Catalan, he was also no doubt content to have got one over his old Clásico rivals. It's incredible news for him and of course for all of us, all at City and our fans. We're so proud of him. "It's the first time," Guardiola said, "we could never have imagined years ago that our player would receive this prestigious award." Sergio Aguero, City legend Sergio Aguero also had good reason to stick the boot into Real Madrid, having played for Atletico Madrid and Barcelona during his career. And being best friends with Blaugrana legend Lionel Messi, Rodr is the best player in the world. "Well deserved," the Argentinian said. "Football is for everyone, not just Real Madrid. They are so entitled." Ouch. Ilkay Gundogan, fellow City midfielder Ilkay Gundogan reveled in Rodr shaking off an unwanted tag. He said, "From today on he is finally not underrated anymore. Congratulations to my teammate Rodr on winning the Ballon d'Or." On Vini's side, Cristiano Ronaldo, as perhaps expected, Madrid legend Cristiano Ronaldo, with his Portuguese identity perhaps also a factor in an aversion to his Iberian neighbor, came out on the side of his ex-club teammate. "In my opinion, he, Vinicius, deserved to win the Golden Ball," Ronaldo said. "It was unfair in my opinion. I say here in front of everybody, they give it to Rodri, he deserved it too, but they should have given it to Vinicius because he won the Champions League and scored in the final. The Real Madrid team, football politics, declared Madrid midfielder Eduardo Camavinga in his social media post, before anointing Vinicius as the best player in the world. Despite the snub, Real Madrid hierarchy, Los Blancos released a fiery statement amid the furor. If the award criteria doesn't give it to Vinicius as the winner, then those same